Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson, and here's a look at the latest from the Dove newsroom today. The Oregon Department of Justice launching an investigation into the conduct of Warrenton police officers. The Daily Historian reports that details of the state probe have not been released, but Warrenton Police Chief Matthew Workman confirmed 2 officers are being investigated. As the recovery in Haiti continues from Hurricane Matthew, a U.S. Army air crew has distributed food and supplies to communities that have been severely impacted. The effort was coordinated by the Department of State and the U.S. Aid. Hurricane Matthew was a Category 4 storm at the time, passing over the island and caused severe damage over the entire country. Red Cross relief efforts have been thankful for the U.S. Army support in relief areas to those that have been hit hard. Many deaths and injuries occurred, homes and businesses devastated, and people on the tiny island just beginning the process of rebuilding their lives. Oregon Secretary of State says more than 2.5 million people are registered to vote for the first time in the state's history and have predicted a record participation in the November 8th election. State is also on track to add over 250,000 new voters through the Oregon Motor Voter Program in time for the election. Secretary of State Gene Atkins said on Tuesday that November 8th will be one of the busiest elections in Oregon's modern history. Well, a local golf tournament fundraiser by the Southern Oregon Builders Association has raised thousands of dollars to stop sex trafficking. The goal of Redemption Ridge is to provide a safe, healthy home of restoration for minors who are victims of domestic sex trafficking. Brad Bennington, Terry Rasmussen, and Tim Alvarez presented a $13,000 check to Redemption Ridge. Executive Director Sherry Whitson from that builders group.
A home that we're remodeling right now, Tim is greatly involved with the remodeling of a home for minor victims of human trafficking for the state of Oregon.
In 2014, Rasmussen initiated the remodel of the Grace House with the help of the Southern Oregon Builders Association and has been actively involved ever since. The 2016 Fuel Your School program from Chevron, Grants Pass, Colvin Oil, and DonorsChoose.org is now underway. Under the program, teachers submit projects for consideration to the program, like Grants Pass High School teacher Rochelle Watson. The school was given an award that'll put supplies and new ergonomic workstations in the hands of high school students to create a more productive work environment. Watson describes the benefits of company sectors like Chevron and Colvin Oil giving back to the schools and the community.
I asked for supplies. I also asked for 2 standing desks because I know my students, and I know that some of them are a little wiggly. We call them the squirrels in the classroom. And so they're the ones who are constantly like tapping their legs or, bouncing around. And it's a distraction to their learning and to their classmates' learning.
Let's take a look now at the weather scene because we've got a change coming afoot for sure for Northern California and Wairika. 76 and sunny today, then the highs down to only 61 tomorrow. The good chance for rain into the 50s with rain through the weekend. Moving into the Klamath Basin, 69 today, then only 56 tomorrow, down to 48 for the highs Saturday and Sunday with rain from Thursday at least through Sunday. As we move into the coastal area, 66 today, rain tomorrow, staying in the 60s, down to 58 though by Sunday. In the Bend area of Central Oregon, enjoy the last day of sun as well. 69 today, then rain tomorrow, 59 the high, down to 51 for the high Sunday. And for Southern Oregon, in the Medford area, 76 and mostly sunny today, 65 tomorrow, 62 Friday, could get down to 57 for the high on Saturday. That's news and weather right here on the Dove.